Hi YouTubers, hi RVers, RV Lady here, and I'm having a stupid day. And when I say that, I mean I'm stupid. Okay, town is about 20 miles away, so 40 miles round trip. I went into town today to get stuff, you know, water and, you know, okay, that's like water and fabric softener, and get some gasoline, get some water for the RV. You know, I like to keep the tank, lost my keys, see, I rest my case. I like to keep the water tank full on the RV, or close to. I go through about 10 gallons every, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days. And that's washing dishes in the toilet. I'm not using that water to shower because on my last stupid day, I put apparently too much bleach in the water tank. And so the tank is gross with the smell of bleach, and I don't want to wash in it. But what I've been doing is, see these bottles of water? This is the water that I go get, and then I pass it through my filter and put it into these bottles, and they're sitting out here so that they'll get warm. And then after I'm done playing in the water, I come up and shower utilizing this water because it doesn't have chlorine in it. Anyway, the reason I showed you my computer sitting on the steps is because I went all the way into town to upload a video, and yeah, I forgot my computer. So now I have to go back to town, which is not the end of the world, so that I can upload a video, and I might as well get, I'll tell you the other story here. See back there? Oops, see those 2 tanks of gas? Okay. Every time I go to town, I get those tanks filled up. These are the wrong keys. See, I rest my case. Oh, the keys are in the ignition. Oh my God, somebody please put me out of my misery. Anyway, I go get gas in those cans, and then I pour it into the RV. And then that way I can stay right around, you know, half tank, a little more, a little less, doesn't really matter, as long as it's at least that. And so because I went to town, I already picked up gas, so I thought I might as well pick up gas again. You know, since I'm going. Anyway, this video that I'm going to upload, I'm telling you, I've been literally working on it for a week. Oh. And, well, don't make noises at me. I've been working on it for a week, editing, and then I went, the software that I bought, editing software that I bought, for whatever reason, doesn't allow me to, no power steering, doesn't allow me to do voiceover. You know, it's like you click on the microphone thing and it's just dead. So, you know, I'm sure that it's, you know, oh, in order to get that, you have to spend $29.95, you know, to have that. So, there's the RV. Whoops, there's a tree. Try not to hit that. Big bump. But I wasn't thinking that I was going to have to take another trip to town. Okay, let me close this off. I'll be right back. while I was in town, the computer is in here. Okay, I was just checking to make sure the computer and my purse is here. Okay. While I was in town, I went to the grocery, and when I came out of the grocery and I was loading my stuff in my car, this woman walks up and asking about the organization that I belong to, and I was like, what? Anyway, what she was referring to was I have bought magnetic signs that you put on your car, and I've got one for each door of the Suzuki. And so she was asking about that. And she said, you know, I have an RV. And so we talked RV for a few minutes, and long story short, and God knows, you know, I can make a long story long. She is interested in being a full-time RVer, but her husband has died. He was the well, they shared the driving. She has a, you know, bad back, sciatica. She's in her 70s, maybe 78, I think. What she's looking for is another woman to RV with. And, you know, she will take turns driving, but, you know, she kind of wants to go to port site. You know, she'd like to go there for a week. She'd like to travel the coast of California. I think she basically wants to stay on the East Coast, and I think she's open to suggestions. She had a 28 or 29, I think 29 foot, okay, I can't remember, it's an 09, I remember that part, and it's a Class A, but I can't think of, Endeavor? I think maybe she said Endeavor. So, she owns a house, in this area that she's not living in. She's living in a mobile home, and she's not enjoying that. And she's been living in it for 2 years. Her house is remote. And of course, since I'm looking for property in the area, I was like, well, how many acres do you have? But it's only 4 acres. So anyway, if any of you women out there, you know, want to, especially if you're on the West Coast, want to maybe talk to her about it, let me know. Her name is Hazel, so reference Hazel. And I guess that's it. I can't think of it. Okay, was there anything else? Well, I will add this, is along with her sciatica, she has diabetes, and so whatever, you know, she has to come to her doctor, which of course is in this area whenever it is she has to go to the doctor. So I don't know anything about, I mean, I know about diabetes, but I don't know what the medical requirements are. So I just know that testing has to take place, but I think you can pretty much do that anywhere. I don't know. But if anybody's interested in sharing a life, she is, as I said, 78. In good physical condition, except for those, you know, 2 things that I've already mentioned. And she is slight build. She's not, you know, overweight by any stretch of the imagination. mean, I don't know if she has any pets. But, you know, it might be something for somebody to consider. Especially if you're a woman traveling alone and you're bored with that. And you want, you know, you might enjoy some companionship. She is real interested in going places and seeing things. And she has her house here for sale. And she's going to maintain her mobile home as her home port. She and her husband did travel in their motorhome, but then he got Alzheimer's. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Then he got Alzheimer's, and because he would roam at night, he was put into a care facility, a locked care facility in Sacramento or someplace like that, wherever her daughter lives. And she's got kids, but you know, they have their own lives. And she's interested in, you know, getting her life together again. So I don't know how long her husband's been dead or anything like that, but I didn't ask. But anyway, if anybody's interested, you know, just reference Hazel. And the shade is gone. Oh, maybe I'll do it right here. I'm parking in this place that I use to upload videos. Okay, so you guys didn't need to know that. Anyway, I will talk to you later, and you know, until then, be well and be brave. Adios.